Spider-Man Last Hunt premieres on January 29th only on LewisFilms. You can watch the official trailer in the description below. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the directors of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, have come out and spoke on the sequel. Let's talk about it. But before we do get into that, if you are new to the channel and enjoy all types of Spider-Man content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss daily Spider-Man videos, which includes news and updates about all the films, gaming, and fan fiction. But with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So let's talk about this. So Phil Lord and Chris Miller, directors of Across the Spider-Verse, have come out and talked about how ambitious Across the Spider-Verse is going to be. And one main part that I really want to focus on in this video is them talking about how when Miles will cross different dimensions in the sequel, that they are going to explore different unique art styles with each universe. And I think this is a really interesting creative decision by the team. Now, if you did pay attention to the little teaser that we got of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, you would notice that when Miguel O'Hara and Miles Morales were actually fighting through dimensions, that the art style would actually change somewhat when they entered the different portals. And this was a really interesting decision and really a key detail to how this film is going to be explored artistically. And I think this is a really, really cool decision. Now, one thing I do want to mention is this has actually already been done before, when the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon from 2012 actually did the same exact thing. When Peter Parker Spider-Man actually traveled the multiverse in their little Spider-Verse arc, he actually went into different universes that had different art styles or color palette. Two of the most notable ones being the Spider-Night Earth, which had a lot less contrast in the color palette and a little bit more of an orange hue, and then the Spider-Man 2099 Earth, which was actually a fully different art style and animation style than the Earth in which Peter Parker came from. So I think this is a really, really cool touch that they're going to be doing with Across the Spider-Verse. But with that being said and that out of the way, what kind of art styles could we seem to expect when it comes to Across the Spider-Verse? Well, obviously we know that the first movie did very well in exploring different art styles for different characters. For example, Miles Morales was given a lower frame rate to show his inexperience. Penny Parker was animated in an anime style. Spider-Ham was very cartoonish. Spider-Man Noir was very 2D looking-ish. So they all had different styles from their respective universes. Now, when we cross into these universes, it is expected that some of these art styles will be the entire world. And that is so awesome to me. So what are the things that we could expect? Well, from the characters that we saw in Into the Spider-Verse, some ideas for some of the universes that they could be traveling into could be an anime Earth, which would be really cool because we get to see Spider-Man fight in an anime fight style, which would be really, really sick. We could also see a Spider-Man Noir style Earth, where it could be very run down and paper looking, maybe even 2D animated. We could see a very cartoonish Earth as well, similar to how Tom and Jerry looks, or something along those lines. And other Earths that we could expect to see that we haven't seen characters from yet is potentially an Earth with that CG animated style that we've seen in potentially the MTV Spider-Man series that was way back in 2003. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It's a really, really underrated TV series. We could see something potentially like that. Maybe even if MTV is included within Across the Spider-Verse, we could potentially see more Earths like the one we saw in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. We could see stuff maybe in the style of Spectacular Spider-Man. We could see something in the style of the 90s Spider-Man. We could maybe see more of a realistic type world. We could see stuff similar to Into the Spider-Verse. There's so many opportunities for the art style to go in different directions, and the teaser that we saw was just the first glimpse of something greater to come. So I want you guys to tell me in the comment section down below, what kind of art styles do you think we could get to see in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Do you think they're going to be really interesting to see? Do you think they're going to have a field day with the amount of art styles they're going to be doing? Either way, I am very excited for this ambitious sequel, as the directors quoted themselves. I am very, very excited. I cannot wait to see it this year. And then part 2 as well. If you guys are excited, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you're new around here and you do enjoy all types of Spider-Man content, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. And make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button to not miss any videos as soon as they come out on the channel. You can be in the loop for all types of news, fan fictions, and gaming to do with Spider-Man. With that being said, Spider-Man Last Hunt comes out on January 29th, only on LewisFilms. I've worked very hard on that project. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care and peace.